Hi, I'm Charlena Owens and welcome to the Farmington Hills Golf Club. The Farmington Hills Golf Club is located on 11 Mile Road just west of Halstead Road. This is a complete 18-hole golf course with the new back 9 holes on the old San Marino golf course. Connecting the two nines is a tunnel under Halstead Road. The course plays 3,026 yards from the back tees and has about 4 to 5 tees on every hole, so you can choose how difficult you want your game to be. We also have 32 station driving range and 2 practice greens. Our new clubhouse has a full-service restaurant, a pro shop, and an outdoor patio for you to relax on after a round of golf. Let's take a look at hole 1.
Hi, I'm Jim Hardy, Superintendent of Golf and Parks for the City of Farmington Hills, and we're here at the beautiful Farmington Hills Golf Club. We're on hole number 1. It's a par 4, 382 from the very back. We have 5 tees, so you can pick your degree of difficulty. It's a pretty straightforward hole, as do most architects like to get the play off without much problem. There is a water hazard to the left, which is blind from the tees, and the topography lends itself to funneling a lot of golf balls into that little pond there. So you will want to favor the right side. The landing area in that area of that pond is fairly narrow, so if you can carry that, you're pretty much home free. You'll have anywhere from 175 to 100 yards in for your second shot. The green is about 6,000 square feet, rolls fairly frequently, undulates beautifully, and once you get your approach shot on that surface, you're pretty much home free. So why don't you come out and join us? I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun.
Here's Jamie Cole with your golf tip for today.
Hi, I'm Jamie Cole, PGA professional at the Farmington Hills Golf Club. I'm going to talk today a little bit about tee shots and proper club selection for the tee. It's the first hole. Most people don't have a chance to loosen up going to the driving range. Club selection is important. You don't necessarily have to grab the driver right off. This is my 3-wood. Like most, I didn't have a chance to loosen up today, so grabbing the 3-wood, getting the proper loft club just to get the ball up in the air until you loosen is very, very important. Don't think that you have to use the driver on every hole. Most important thing about your tee shots is getting into position. What's recommended, most golfers shouldn't be using a driver to begin with. Most golfers. 3-wood is good. A little bit shorter in length, gives you a bit more control on the club head. More loft on the club head keeps it in play better for you as well. If you don't like the woods at all, it's a good idea to go with a long iron, 3 or a 4 iron. Again, the most important thing on your tee shots is getting the ball in play. Distance isn't as important as most people believe it is. Things you have to watch out for with your tee shots, however, they are different from irons. No matter what club you are using, your ball position, very, very important to get the proper ball position. When using irons or hitting any ball off the ground, it's important to get the ball in the middle of your stance. For tee shots, because it's sitting up on the tee, we don't need to be hitting down on the ball. So we reposition the ball so we don't have to hit down onto it. We reposition it by putting it far forward in our stance. It's still in between our feet, but it's just over to the extreme left or front part of our stance. Your hand position remains the same, hanging down from your shoulders and your setup. The butt end of your club, make sure it's pointing over here towards your left hip, your front hip. And make sure with your tee shot that you don't try to add any loft to the shot. You need to make a swing and make sure you follow through, extend on the follow through, almost reaching out towards your target. It might even feel like you're trying to throw the club, pretending that you're throwing the club out towards the target. Don't overswing. The number one problem in tee shots, other than them using the wrong club, is trying to swing harder with the club they have, whoever's using it. Thinking distance is more important. It is not. Remember, keeping the ball in play is most important. So don't overswing. Relax, get the proper ball position, get the proper tee height. Proper tee height, when you look at your club, if you're using a wood, the very top corner of your club, when it's resting behind the ball, should meet the ball at the ball's equator, right in the middle. Too many people will tee it up too high because they're trying to swing up on it and get it up in the air. Get proper tee height as well. We have the ball position, we have the tee height, we have the stance. Again, make sure you don't overswing in your backswing, and in your follow through, reach out a little bit towards the target. Keep it in play. Choose the right club. And that's your golf tip for today. Good luck out there.
Let's go visit Tom Deaton. He's going to show us some golf equipment.
My name is Tom Deaton. This is your golf tip of the week on the drivers. The first driver that I'd like to talk to you about is the TaylorMade R7. Probably the most innovative driver that we've seen in many years. The driver comes with 4 different weights, as you might be able to see on camera, which allows you to hit with the same club, high shots, low shots, slight hooks, slight fades. And you can adjust the weights to do that with one golf club. It comes in different shafts, senior, regular shaft, and stiff shaft, and in different lofts, 8.5, 9.5, 10.5, and 12 degrees. 2 other clubs that I would like to show you that have a similar face is the Adams Ovation and the R5 Dual. Most people have a tendency to R5 Dual, that's another club made by TaylorMade. Most people have a tendency to slice the ball or fade the ball to the right. These clubs come with 1.5, 2 degree closed face. There's no movable weights on them, but they both come with a closed face, which allows it to you to draw the ball or hook the ball easier without changing your swing. They also are available in the various shafts and various lofts on the club face. The club which has the most closed face, and which we sell an awful lot of, is a golf club called the Vulcan Golf Club. We nickname it here at the pro shop the secret weapon because it has a severe offset face on it, and it really helps the people with the severe slice. It comes in a 10.5 degree face, the senior, the medium, and the stiff shaft, and but it's just the 10.5 degree loft on the face. And if you have a severe tendency to slice the ball, this is one club that you should try. I would highly recommend this club. It runs about $170. That's your golf equipment tip of the day. I'm Tom Deaton, and thank you very much for joining us.
Did you know the exact origins of golf remain a subject of debate, although Scotland is generally regarded as the birthplace of golf? Here's Jim with your golf rules and etiquette.
Okay, I don't think there's a golfer out there, whether they've been trained in fundamental golf care or etiquette or anything that doesn't know to replace a divot. The habit of getting into it's the other thing. It doesn't matter if you take 3-4 practice swings on the fairway or in the rough or anywhere coming up to the green, you're still going to want to replace all those divots, including the practice swing divots. So that's just going to provide most of your fellow golfers out here at Farmington Hills a more pleasurable venue in the form of stronger turf. And being in the agronomics, that's something I really encourage, but I see it's also one of the things that's most abused out here. I'm going to chunk one on purpose, and I'm sure you all know how to replace them. If they're left for a couple days, they're pretty much worthless, and that piece of or lack of turf is going to take, with bent grass fairways, which we have, probably it'll take 2 weeks to heal, and then it'll still be sparse. Compared to just putting the divot back, it's like sodding versus seeding. It's a slow process if you don't replace that divot. Honestly, this is a chunk on purpose, as opposed to most of them that I do purposely. I'm just going to take a divot right here as a practice swing. All right, I've seen this all year long. People going up, they're so intent on the shot they just missed, they walk up, walk by their divot, and that's the end of it. This one came out pretty clean. If you happen to shatter as you take your divot, most likely picking up about 12 pieces is a little bit labor intensive, and it won't grow in the first place. But this is a pretty nice one. So just shape it the best you can, lay it back in that spot, tuck it in around the edges, and step on it. It's about probably a 20-second process. That'll be healthy as the rest of the grass around it by tomorrow.
Thanks for watching. Come join us again for a good time and a great game at the Farmington Hills Golf Club.